And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Okay, picking up right where we left off last time. This is going to be yellow. And we're going to do clockwise as much as we can here. Route this around. And it's already going past this, so it's perfect. So there we go. A nice clockwise WDC pass clockwise. All right. So now I want a depot. Oh, we can put it out in the industrial area. No, let's put it. We got to actually connect that back up, because otherwise it's mad at us. So we're going to put one there, and we're going to sneak one in over here too. Maybe we'll get some. We should get quite a bit of growth up over here. And this doesn't have the second street connection, so we actually want to add that now before it's too late. And railroad time. So we want this one to come out. We look at how we're going to connect these up. Because we're going to connect Columbus and Indianapolis. So we're going to go from Indianapolis to Columbus to DC to Philadelphia. It's going to be a long line, a very expensive route, but it should be quite profitable as these cities grow, because these cities are pretty big already. So let's go ahead and spend that money. And we're going to build this one out. Oh, no. All the way through here. Okay, we need to dial that back a little, because this is a terminal, so it gets... This is where we swap the track. So now we need to do the uber expensive part of things. And let's set up some signals first. Let's dial this in here. Just to make sure this part of the track is ready and raring to go. And that's good, because the station kind of acts like its own signal. So now the expensive part. How much do you think? Any estimates on how much this is going to cost to go from this stop here through the mountain connected to this over here? I'm going to estimate it's going to be a lot. At least 10 million. I hope I'm surprised. So let's actually take a little chunk out of this, because we don't need it to extend that far. So here we go. Let's drag that little piece through here and connect it up like that. Okay, let's make sure before we finalize this that we're connecting to the right track, because that would be a shame. So I think we are, but we are on the right side there. We are on the right side there, right being from this section here. Or correct, or however you want to interpret that. All right, so it looks like it's it's about $6 2/3 million. So we're just gonna, spend some serious money, and we're gonna do that twice. Why not? If something is worth doing, it's worth doing twice. So let's build that section before my game really dislikes me. Oh, this is oh yeah, look at the money. The money is just, oh yes, an intense amount. There it is. The rest of this should we go pretty straightforward. All the way. Wow, how much farther do I have? Okay. And then connect up with this. There. Washington, D.C. We've crossed the Appalachians. And now we need to continue this line into our main hub over here. And we're going to split that off like so. And let's pause it for a second. Did I not pause it? Pause it for a second. We're going to run this right in to there. There we go. That is a major construction project that we just went through. And we are going to make sure this is well protected, and it's going to be able to run many trains. Granted, I'll probably in the future, once I get that flirt going, I'll probably only ever have like 2, maybe 2 trains. But that's way down the road. It's like another 80 years. Placing signals inside tunnels is really tricky. So it can be an exercise in frustration. And a lot of times I have figured out that it's your zoom level that really dictates. I want to put one on the other side of that track, so I need to zoom out a little bit. And that'll allow me to put one on that side. And on this side, let's see if I can get one in there. So it's only wanting to put one on that side. And it's just stubborn. So this is the one part of the game that I wish they would address. Placing signals in tunnels is rather difficult. Because it just doesn't want to. Ooh, I saw it. Oh, there it is. All right. Let's skip all through there. And we got that one. We are good to go. Okay. Now for the line itself. Where's my train? There's my train. First of all, your replacement is going to be set vehicle. You are basically a darker teal. Do you want a 4 top speed 90? That's pretty nice. Let's see. Do we have a passenger car that can go that? We do. It's rather pricey. But this is a long line. So that's 5 million. What's the Flying Scots? 4 million. It would be a rather expensive train. So let's add. And then this is 18. That's 20. 19. So 18, 36, 72, 72, 98. Really? I thought, let's see, 18. That should be plenty, I think. Maybe even one less. If we're going to run multiple trains on this, I think that's plenty. So we're going to run it again. And speaking of the line, we need to still pause it. Overview. So Indianapolis transfer Columbus. We're going to add station. We're going to go upriver or upstream. We're going to add this one. Then this one. Then this one. Then all the way back down to Columbus. And then it wraps up and goes back to Indianapolis transfer. And then starts the whole process over again. Okay. And because we went all the way to the end of the line, we now are using both sides of the track. We're able to switch it over. Otherwise, you need to do a diamond interchange, and those can be rather difficult. So let's go to replacement, and we are going to try to get this replaced. Because we have the money now, and I'd like to get it replaced. We need to get it to the end of the station first. Come on. Okay. So, we want to wait till he's empty. Or mostly empty. We're going to reverse him. We're going to do yes, 25%. He's old enough. So we're going to let him run through about halfway. And then we'll reverse him again. Come on. You can make it. Alright. So, now he's replaced. We're going to set him at no and 100%. And we're only holding a few more than we were last time. 108 versus 102. But we are able to go a lot faster. And that was a rather expensive upgrade, I must say. So, let's see. Other things that we have to fix is this little thing here. So let's try. 2 buildings will be removed. Why does this building need to be removed? You know what? I don't care. Just do it. Whatever you need. Okay. So we've already got these commuter systems going. So let's buy the yellow submarine here. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to set line. This is Washington, D.C. And this one, I think, is also set. Yep. By road vehicles. Yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set line. This is the Philadelphia. Clockwise passenger route. So, go make me money. Make me lots and lots of money. This is a terminal station, so we can really go crazy with helping out the AI. Because we're not going anywhere off the map here. This might be a good spot to also put in an airport right on the edge of the map. Looks like our food is doing okay. I might be able to upgrade this food train to actually haul more food. Since we are only getting about half the food that we actually need, I could actually be hauling much more food. But let's see, where is... There is the train. We don't have anybody here yet. These two cities will take a little bit of time to update. As soon as we start getting more and more trains on this system, we'll be a little bit better off. So I want to actually create a decent place. If I want to come across... Oh, right there. Perfect. Look at that. Sneak right under there. And we can merge right into Indianapolis. Perfect. I like when a plan comes together like that. But we need a lot more money before we actually are able to buy another one of those trains. Because that was like almost 12 million. Almost 12 million for that. Oh, there's a new bus. That means another bus is just 1 or 2 years away. So that bus comes out because we're using both European and American vehicle sets. They have vehicles that come out in comparative years. So it's just a matter of time. Okay. Let's help the AI along here if we can. If possible, I'd like to streamline that. So many different road connections cause me headaches. So now we've got some outer growth here, and I want to be able to try to encourage a little bit more land development. Because you can see, these are worth quite a lot, whereas these are not for some reason. Maybe they're going to be worth a little bit more now that we're connecting so much up to the system. And really, did you have to build that little itty-bitty road right there? Some of their road choices are rather questionable. And I wish it would actually start using better roads. Alright, this guy has probably not made a lick of money so far this year because he's had to go a lot further. Because normally they're bouncing back and forth between these two. But because of reasons, he's had to come all the way across the whole world to actually deliver all of his passengers. So it's kind of a problem. It's a problem, and he's working on it. Okay, you can go. And of course, instead of building on this nice throughway, that building built on this road. Well, we actually have a passenger 3 waiting here, which is good. It's good news. So we need to think about other things that we can deliver to these cities. And one of the other easy supplies is construction material, because it's basically stone to a factory to a city. And as far as just stone goes, I mean, I can put a stone mine somewhere in and around the mountains here and not bat an eye. But I'm not sure where, major brickworks are in history. It's not really a historical thing that I've paid attention to. So I will just figure out a good spot. I don't want to get my routes too snarled up here. I would love to have Green Bay start getting some look at that difference. That is just crazy. Sending a little food up here would not be a bad idea. Because the station is right in smack middle of town, and I'd be able to deliver food pretty steadily. But these trains should be making money now. Oh yeah. I mean, the running costs are a little higher, but they're continually making money for me. So he's almost full, completely full. And this has really boomed out here. Almost $1 million for that delivery. Good times. In this city here, Springfield, this is going to connect with Des Moines and possibly Minneapolis. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that though. Minneapolis, I could come around here, skirt up the Mississippi and come across. And with the other one, because I've got two, the other one I could head over to Des Moines. Or I could head to Des Moines from here and just connect up that way. So having stations on all four corners really, or all four compass points really helps too. Okay, we got a whole lot of people waiting here. And a train that can hold only 84. So yeah, it'd be nice to start upgrading these trains, get them a little bit more profitable. This guy here is just now coming back. But when we have four trains on this line, there'll be a lot more traffic moving around. There'll be a train for every stop, essentially. And having 4 trains on there will mean a lot more traffic throughput, which will also mean more people will decide to use that route. All right, we're getting some foot traffic as well, which is good news. How many people are starting to wait over here? So we're starting to build up, which means I really need to put another train on that line desperately. But it's going to be rather expensive. Rather expensive to do. So let me wait a few minutes here, let our income build up a little bit, and go ahead and add another line or another train on this line in between episodes. We'll come back next time with spending a little bit more money. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.